The elbow's good. You know, I just started throwing about 4 weeks ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago, getting out to about 60 feet. So, you know, that's the distance between the mound and home plate. So it's getting exciting and feels great.
I know you're a guy who has always been known to love to compete and be out there. How difficult was it just going through this process and waiting, even though there were other things you could do, but just waiting to get to this point where you could be throwing again?
Yeah, definitely the first month was probably the hardest because you couldn't do much. You were on pure rest, and you know, after that I started doing our rehab exercises, and then now I'm starting to throw. So seeing it come at the light at the end of the tunnel and being able to compete again in mid-June hopefully is definitely rewarding.
Now, much had been talked about, you know, when you were in high school and in the beginning, that, you know, some of your unusual, you know, techniques and things like that for working out. How have you had to alter that, and or how has that helped you in terms of finding ways that maybe some other guys wouldn't have known to get yourself ready for right now?
Well, there's definitely some things I've changed with my workouts and stuff I can and cannot do now because of my elbow. You know, I can't deadlift, can't flip tires, punching bag's gone now. So, you know, maybe that's a good thing in my career. Maybe they kind of told me that I need to back off that stuff and, you know, stick to the basics and see how it goes from there.
It's been, you know, exciting the last couple of years in Baltimore. They've been competitive. I'm sure it was frustrating for you not being there last year, but how excited are you to be able to get yourself back to the point where you were before you got hurt, which was really on the brink of establishing yourself as a big leaguer?
Definitely, you know, that's my main goal, is to get back to where I was before. And you know, luckily Tommy John surgery has the track record of being able to get back where you were. I look at guys like Strasburg and people like that who have came back from it, and gives me hope.
Now, this program here, the Rookie Career Development Program, you know, is a pretty cool thing where you get to learn a lot of things about off the field stuff, but it also is I got to be a good feeling that, you know, especially coming off the surgery, that the Orioles still think of you as a guy that they want to go through this program because they expect you to be a big part of their future.
Yeah, definitely. So far, it's good. I like this. It's they give you a lot of information, and of course, all the pamphlets and books and stuff, and obviously all the guest speakers we have here and former players are able to give us insight on stuff we haven't learned yet or found out ourselves.
Now, you got to reunite with Archie Bradley, your old Oklahoma running mate, a bit now. You know, you got to the big leagues first, but then you had the surgery. Do you guys still do any trash talking, bragging rights, that sort of thing?
Oh, occasionally we'll have some trash talk, but nothing major. It's all fun and games. You know, we're both hoping to get back to the big leagues. You know, that's our dream, and you know, he hasn't got there yet, but he'll be there shortly. Before you know it, we'll hopefully both be up there pitching against each other.